So, what you guys did the last time, you guys had several things going on. Alright? The trenches, which I drew right this time, are empty except for burnt, charred cinders and exploded stuff. The tank hulks are there where I put some of the tanks. The fire basically burned through both gate doors.
Yeah, because I did this and you did that way. Yeah, we're still burning.
Well, it depends on being in that pocket planes allows you to concentrate out there.
No. Even if I stop concentrating, it goes
for so many rounds.
One round per level. So it's like, well,
so
12 when I cast it, sorry.
Yeah.
Yours
is probably one more to go.
And then there's that one
I don't know how many rounds we've gone. I've lost track.
Yeah, we've gone quite a few.
We've gone about 9 or 10, so it's been about.
He was up in the tower.
I'm not worried
he took
about
care
mine
of the
anymore.
business up there. This tower, by the way, is. Oops. Yeah, I was trying to. Sorry, Max. This tower is in ruins. That one's the one that collapsed from the fire. This one's there.
And he's over in one that's over here.
Yes, he's over in the corner. You guys haven't seen much else responding. There was the gal who was the.
I know what Scotty's going to want to do. So I'm going to say this, and then based on that, you tell us whether or not we have to sit there and change it. Because initially, when he went back into the woods, he said his intention was to use his scope thing to look at and see the entire prison compound through his spyglass thing. And if we could go out here inside your hut so that he's not visible, he could still do his spyglass thing here now.
Yeah.
He wanted to be able to do it so that he could see the whole compound.
Alright, so I'm going to do this. This is the wall of fire this way. These become where it is centered. So that just takes us down to here, here, here.
And these are 10 feet, right?
Yes, these are 10 feet. I've rescaled them to 10 feet apiece.
Alright.
So that's where you guys are right now. Now, there were a few soldiers that were out there in the groups.
I don't know what's still around out there. I wanted to sit there and have Scotty look so that we could see the whole compound.
There's a few soldiers over this way towards where Max.
Because it's so big, he can't even draw it all.
Yeah, no, I can't. It's huge. I need 2 more tables, unfortunately. So I can only zoom in on where you guys are. And then there was one rider, that was around. He rode down this way, in between where Max's computer is, but he rode down that way. So that's what you guys have.
Okay.
That was left.
Cool.
It is getting towards now noontime, but again in here, unlike when you guys were outside, it was very light outside. It is still somewhat light, but it's gray. There's no sunlight shining down in here.
Is it because of cloud cover?
The cloud cover from every once in a while, what you guys will see, those 4 corner ones, like where Max is,
Max
you
is
will see purple lightning pulse up towards the clouds, and the storm is kind of churning over the camp. It's almost like
It's the end of the first Hellboy.
kind of, yeah, it is. Where you got things roiling and things going. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Every once in a while, you'll see one of the towers on that end firing lightning in towards a building inside the compound where the towers are.
Is it like is it a constant lightning or is it like periodic stuff? You remember Sorcerer's Apprentice when they were doing the Tesla coils?
Like the Tesla.
Like the Tesla coils. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where the TV remote
Should be in the room.
It's in the clicker. It's in the clicker case.
Should be up on the.
Have a clicker case.
It's underneath the headboard.
I looked over there. I found the DVD one, but not the.
And look over maybe on where the heating pad is over on that side, maybe over there.
That is the only advantage to a clicker game.
Yes.
Okay,
Knowing
this is
where
where the
everything
clickers
is.
are supposed to go.
So, all right. So what you guys can see from the different things going on, I mean, it's that lightning, as you saw from before. Had you not had protection, that lightning will light you up. I mean, it's powerful. It's almost powerful like a major spell from a wizard. Powerful. Max got kind of almost lit up when he messed with the one control panel of sorts. He doesn't know his control panel. It's just something that had lights on it. And it had purpley glow, and so he messed with it. And it went... And when he messed with it, guys, the last time, and you were out there, Josh, Damien was, it's like this pulse went out of electricity. But you know, as electricity is just lightning type of pulse. That's the best way to describe it. It looks like right now you could probably get to the camp if you wanted to. However, you have a feeling the longer you wait, there are other trenches around this camp.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. The same trenches are out front, go all the way around.
All the way around?
It's a completely surrounded trench
You want me to sit
place.
there and take off the trenches?
Right now, Damon is just recovering. He just about had his soul ripped right
I mean,
out of his body.
I prepared for trenches.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's kind of the thinking, again, that you guys get the feeling of. Number one, Rasputin has used spells, and he's used them from a distance. Through a image.
Right.
Something he's doing allows him to do that, because physically, you guys know that's impossible with a wizard to do.
Well,
it is.
Who knows? There's magic that's at high level that we just don't know anything about, and it's kind of like.
But in your normal thinking zone,
normal way, yeah,
it's just not normal.
I'm a cleric. I wouldn't know that stuff.
He would.
Like,
he would as a sorcerer.
I know divine magic works in ways that it's kind of like, okay, it's just the deity
does what
sits
it
there
does.
and helps do it, and it does it.
Well, between our knowledge of spellcraft, we might be able to at least devise. We might be able to think of some way that this might be possible.
He has burned through 2 spells that you guys have seen. With you guys.
One of which is mythic.
Yep, one was kind of nasty as it was.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to try and keep him occupied and busy, I will sit there and try.
Well, you haven't seen him since. The image was out there. You haven't seen him since. Those were the 2 times you saw him.
Damien didn't see any of this.
Yeah, you did. We were up in the tower when he went after you the second
saw him
one. Oh,
cast
yeah, you saw him cast it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, he was standing right there talking, and it was
you he was trying to get it.
You could hear it both in your.
What I was thinking at the time was that it was just, he was gone, and I could hear him, and then it happened, but I didn't see him.
It's like he saw you as clear as day. You weren't hidden to him at all.
That changes things.
Yeah. So so that's where you guys are now. Again, let's do this. Let's re-roll up because let me see. Did I have a picture from the last time of our initiative? I think I did. Maybe.
I just know that it was the very last one to go. So
yeah, we may redo it anyways, just for kicks and giggles, just because so much has changed on the playing field, anyways.
Well, I know what I want to try and do.
Heck yeah, let's re-up and redo it, and that way, for kicks and giggles, everything has kind of changed on the playing field, anyways.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna redraw everything?
The initiatives, redo the initiatives.
Oh, redo initiatives? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do Remelies and
I don't even remember
Loretta's. That's what I say.
It's been 5 weeks since we played last.
Yeah, it's been forever. Oh, Remely, a natural 20. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, we get to
I'll
re-roll
find
for
it. Give me a
initiative?
minute. Yep.
So I get to take Rothar's 13th level feat too?
Yeah, if you want to, since he was kind of since he kind of blew that feat. Yes. All right, let's see where.
The blue one is Orin, and the clear one is Rothar.
That's a beautiful thing. Let's see what happens with that. Wow, you guys are lucky. I'm not using these on you. A natural 20 and a 16. Those are some of my best rolls in a long time.
Rothar still only got a 4.
So 24 for her.
I got an 18.
can see if the initiative.
Yeah, she went up.
So you're at 18 then on yours, Painman? Alright. Alright, so how about Orin?
Orin is a 26.
Nice.
Damien got a 15 or 14 with the it counts as an ability check.
It's 15. Alright, so Damien. How about Kal-El? Somebody roll for him. And then Rothar. What did you roll for Rothar?
Rothar got a 10.
10.
You roll a 4.
Nice.
Yes, but with plus 6, it's not a.
I rolled a 1 for Kal-El.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright,
I would
so
have rolled a 3, so it wouldn't
roll
have
for these guys then. The different ones. So those guys go in there. Those guys will be right after Rothar. Alright, so mortar guys.
Oh, honey, I didn't show you.
What's that?
This is the binder from the kindergarten.
Oh, okay. So we got that for all. And she's ready to. All right, and then this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm starting just now to sweat a little.
It's not bad.
But it's taking it. Well, we haven't hit the really heavy stuff yet.
Put in the flashlight last night at 4 o'clock.
I don't care about those. I watch what happens out there. That is my work. I know. It's off. What point do you want to take? We're gonna go watch the blue people in the bedroom.
The blue people?
The blue people avatar. The blue people.
Watch mommy watch me get
These guys. Yeah. Gotta make sure I get everybody.
Hey! I know what that
And then
is.
Walter goes,
Aw.
Yeah. I like Walter. I'm just saying, I do. So then,
But remember, the couch can be your best friend real soon.
yeah.
Hey, you, pick your friend.
While we handle the pizza.
That's a good question. I hadn't even thought about it. Yeah, I guess we can maybe do that. I'll just have to, because we got the place on speed dial. So what is the one? This guy.
what are we ordering?
We could do the two you guys did before. Those are always good. Unless Max wants to change anything on those.
So which order history are we doing? Are we doing the thin crust chicken barbecue one plus the
What's these guys with this?
yeah, this is a large original pan pizza, chicken, onions, bacon, barbecue sauce. And then stuffed crust, beef, mushrooms, diced tomato, garlic, parmesan. You want to do that one? That's the $8.99 each for 2 large, 3 toppings? Or do you want to do the 2 mediums?
Mine is too large.
You want to do the 2 large ones?
Those guys plus this. All right. We got them all set. Oops, actually, I didn't get one. There we go.
2. Order now.
All right, so I've got everybody included. All right, so Remley goes first. So Remley's asking, she goes, "Should we go outside? Are we gonna go outside again? Are those things still moving out there?
Oh,
Are they rolling? Are they doing things? I don't want to get run over by
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna do
She
that.
sits quietly down. She goes,
No,
"Well,"
because
she
now
goes,
they're.
but what about Penguin? He's out there. Is he okay? What?
No,
The dog
I
is in
put 'em
Zoom.
the $8.99 coupon isn't there anymore.
It's in the pink
Well,
bucket.
there might
It's
be
in-
the too large, too topping. You just have to take off the stuffed crust and one of the toppings from each.
I gotta go find the deal.
She goes, but where? She asks, she goes, where's Penguin? Penguin's outside. Penguin's not safe. Penguin's up somewhere in that building. Last time I saw him, he was out there. But then I was laying in the ground all bloody and my leg was bleeding. They were firing metal things. They hurt. They hurt a lot. And that's our first round. Or onward to you.
Okay.
Remley's just questioning life.
I'm gonna do channel vigor on myself.
Okay? Channel vigor on yourself.
I'm gonna use the limb.
Alright, doing vigor on your limbs. That
No,
means you're
I'm
faster.
effectively hasted.
So you're faster.
Yes.
Yep. Remember, each one has its own little deal, depending on what it is.
Yes, but now my movement speed is 60.
Move double. I like it. Alright. Let me go find the TV control. We're almost to Greta. Greta's thumbing her axe, wanting to go play. Then she thinks about the tanks blowing her up.
Pumpkin, I don't know where Daddy put him. Daddy moved him off the table.
Okay, so let's check out deals. $7.99 large 2 topping.
They usually have that one.
Number 1 pizza. Is that okay? $7.99 large 2 topping. Topping deal online only. Large 2 topping.
You want 2 large topping or just one?
Two large 2 toppings for $7.99. I'll create my own crust. What do you want?
I'm gonna do one with garlic and one pan.
What it's like they have original pan, hand tossed, thin and crispy, original stuffed
I see.
crust.
Okay. That's
Stuffed
where you
crust,
found
I
that.
think, is
That
actually
one.
Yeah, okay.
2 hand tossed for one and
Okay, hand tossed
The other.
sauce. Classic marinara. Premium crushed tomato. Creamy garlic parmesan.
Oh, between
Barbecue.
when you guys came, we
Buffalo.
ordered twice. We barbecued backyard barbecue chicken.
What am I
I
doing
enjoyed
sauce
it every
wise?
time, no matter what.
cool. We do crushed tomato for this one.
Oh, where is it?
Premium crushed tomato. Cheese. Regular cheese.
I don't know where the topping is.
Cross finisher. Garlicky butter blend.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we get 2 toppings.
Here's that.
First topping.
Beef and
Beef. 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 Okay. All over. Okay. And next one.
There's the rest of your cards in here.
Mushrooms, spinach, cherry peppers, red onions, black olives, green olives, green peppers, banana peppers, pineapple, jalapeno peppers, Roma tomatoes.
you already got the Roma tomato sauce.
Yeah, we did.
So mushroom.
Beef and mushrooms. Okay.
Basically a hamburger.
Want syrup?
Alright. There's the order.
I don't know where the smoke goes.
Alright.
I'll assign things eventually.
My own. Alright, the next one, Crush.
Alright, so the next one down is Greta. Greta's basically...
Barbecue.
Greta's basically, why are we still in here? Are the tanks?
Don't think a thing crust can support a play behind.
I don't know, that I'll be honest, that barbecue pizza on thin crust wasn't bad.
Alright,
I
meat.
told him we ordered it twice.
Yeah.
Grilled chicken?
Yes, and bacon.
I wouldn't have thought so, but I was like, oh, you know, actually was pretty good.
We're gonna get another meat. Bacon.
The bacon or that banana bell.
Oh, meat. I'll put bacon.
That banana bell pepper is pretty good, but bacon's pretty good too.
Bacon and bacon.
New order. We have $7.99.
Let's see, I need
When do we want the order? Looking for what time?
probably what, about 11:30, 12?
Sounds good. Well,
You're welcome. Glad I could help. I try. All right.
Alright, so order placement.
So,
Order.
we are now down to the one that's in front of you, Max.
Okay.
Now,
Receive your order.
you were in that tower. Were you invisible? I think you were. Weren't you?
Okay.
Or were you? Okay, so you're not. Oh, fun.
Alright, so pizza is ordered.
They said we were able to level up last time and not gain a lot of cards, level up things. I'm assuming that
Correct.
for me, for example, that I would gain the knowledge of the new spells that I have, but not the spell slots and just cast them.
Exactly.
Although I already have spell slots and cast more things there, so.
So
No biggie.
271.
Where did that thing come from? I remember the place being empty.
It floated beside the firewall, working its way down.
After we thoroughly murdered our
One
army, they came
One
out
went
that
one
door.
direction, one is outside the hut. But they don't see it necessarily. It's on the side they don't see. So, that's going to be fun.
And he's in the tower over here, right?
Yes, on the far side.
All of these
Yep.
are the Misty guys, right?
Yep. Well, those guys, those little pebbles there are the fire itself. The Misty guy, one's up in the tower, one's outside your deal.
Then you don't need my help. Alright, well,
Assuming I survived the initial attack.
if you need my help, you're gonna have to call off. Right now, I don't know if you need help.
Right. No, if I survive his initial attack, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge.
He just
Oh,
confirmed
this is-
today my suspicion on this
This
lake.
fun.
So I know what I was planning on
Alright,
doing
let
this.
me get these
while
out here before I do his thing to you. That way we got. That way when he criticals you, you don't have to worry. Yeah, Max finds no humor in my humor today.
Just remember, I have more than enough time.
Yeah, I have more than enough time. I'll resurrect you 10 or 12 times until you have no more resurrection.
If we ever get any downtime, we can summon like a bunch of Earth Elementals, send them to the plane of Earth, and just have them find us.
I'd just sit there and be glad to sit there and take all the leftover stuff that's in here, weapon-wise, ammo.
Yeah,
Give it to the
there is a downside to being resurrected a bunch of times, so I really would prefer not to die.
You're doing everything in your power to prevent that from happening. I am 100% confident in that.
He's 100% confident.
I am just certain that if you were to fail in your endeavor, I can still give you another chance.
Oh, Max.
Kill me with his initial attack. I'm good.
Yeah, that's the slay living attack that he's going to use on you, but no bad, no big deal.
You have the what? Serious? He has the critical? Or
So now, do you have something up that understands languages and stuff, or not? No.
Use that in the next moment.
Oh, you're down hit points?
I'm down a lot.
Alright.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, I love
using it on myself anyway because I'm still blinking, so your spell may not be successful.
Fine with me. That's why I gave it to you. You guys can use the wands. That's fine.
I do have linguistics ability.
Okay, so
When we get some downtime and I get a few days, I'll make some more wands.
all right.
We've been almost non-stop since we first left our original location.
Is that Scotty?
No. I don't know who it is. But I don't accept calls from just numbers.
Yeah,
I don't
I
recognize.
It's just funny thinking about the fact that Damien is still 19 years old.
I don't care how many minutes I've paid for, I don't have enough minutes to waste one dollar.
Yeah. Well, mine company. This company's home. They pay for that. Company doesn't care. No.
All right, you hear him say, Max. Podest paivatsi znamenia. Make a saving throw.
Mummy's curse.
I don't think I made it.
And add to it, this is a will save, by the way.
Oh, we'll say.
I didn't make it.
All right, so he said, follow me in Russian, and you do.
Really? He must have cast a spell.
You're like,
If it's like a suggestion effect, he does have to understand language.
No, it's like dominate. It's a different effect. Yeah, suggestion, you're right. But dominate, no. You're like, yes, master. You're basically a Renfield right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Yes,
if you
master.
dominate someone and you tell them to do something in a language they don't understand,
You can kind of communicate.
you can do it
Vampires can do
subconsciously.
it. Vampires have psychologists.
It's like they can't give you any like complex commands, but you can understand.
But
like,
follow me is
there.
pretty straightforward and simple.
Yeah.
I don't think that requires a whole lot. Like he could just do
Now-
this, and that would be enough.
Yeah. We have this in that one. I bet we have.
Well, you didn't make your first round goodness, so.
Dazed, confused. Yeah, you might be dazed and confused.
But you're up in the tower, right?
Second, deafened, blinded, dumb, bled, entangled, fascinated. I guess I may have to use a fascinated dazzle at some point, but I don't think they have a dominated condition, unfortunately, in here, which is sad. Oh, there you go. Fire
Well,
card.
it's not really, I mean, it's a condition, but it's just like.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There's no
Helpless. That's perfect.
There's
That would be.
There's no modifier.
And write down the number 12, Max.
No, he doesn't need to write it down.
Because that's the number of days you're going to be dominated.
Oh, it's days?
Yes, it's per day. 12 days.
What if we killed the guy who dominated?
Then let's go. You hear a knock on the. So you guys hear a on the hut door.
Really?
Yes.
Even though there's a tiny hut and came inside?
Inside, he just knocked on the door.
Yes, he's on the door.
He's not inside the tiny hut.
No, he has not come in the. You guys got to remember, Baba Yaga's hut admits no one other than who is.
Remember, also, I did cast tiny hut outside of Baba Yaga.
Then he would have been knocking on your tiny hut on the outside.
It
There's
doesn't
nothing
stop
actually
him.
preventing him
Right.
from actually going.
He goes into the tiny hut, I guess, then and knocks on Baba Yaga's hut's door. It's not necessarily throwing him off because he's not attacking. But Baba Yaga's hut necessarily one's not going to let him in the door.
Is it round still? We're still doing rounds?
Yes. Who is it? I love that.
Let me know when it's my initiative again.
It's not my initiative or anything.
I'm just saying that it's like he sit there and he did that on whoever this is initiative. So it's like,
Speaking is a free action. You don't make a speech out of it.
He said, and again, those of you that have a translation program, you'll understand it goes, Ito ya Boris. It is I, Boris. Ito ya Boris.
What's your business?
What's your business?
what? I know somebody who's that must be one of them.
Pogovorit z wami. Talk. And those of you who don't have the translation, hear the one. But even you guys who have the translator, hear the two languages it just is in. So, pogovorit z wami. I love translator programs. Then again, I did Russian before, so.
What? Why did it call in?
Oh, yours to you says. And you can understand it now because it's talking in your language, but you're still hearing the other language firing out. So you and you're climbing down while he is just kind of floating down with you. You don't. At the end of each, well, no, that's not true. At the end of each day, I do believe you get another saving throw. Or is it at the end of the spell duration?
If he's forced to do something that is against his nature, he gets a saving throw, but it's not.
So basically, if he told you to surrender your weapons, surrender your armor, give him your magic items, and you get a saving throw because that's against your nature. But to follow him, no, it's not necessarily against your nature. You're curious.
Turn off your video.
So yes, so he says that to you. Pogovorit z wami. To talk to you.
What about?
Okay.
Can you hear us? He hasn't said anything.
Barely. Hang on, hold on. I got stuff with a Skype update.
I understand.
Ujin. Dinner. To talk about dinner. Ujin.
Alright, well, we'll just start going through your shit while I just
Ujin. Alright, so let's see what this one's going to do. This one is moving this one. Right. Let's see. That would be good. There it is. So, Max, you see, once you guys are on the ground, of course, down here. This one up here too. So,
Who's that?
Rasputin or one of the fake Rasputins.
So, I see you are helpful now. This is good. So, what? So he asks you. He goes, "So, what are your friends' backgrounds? Tell me about them."
Okay, that's it.
He's asking me to tell the truth. That's totally contrary to my nature.
Which you could probably try to. I believe even dominated, you don't have to tell the truth, correct? If it's against his nature.
No, you can still bluff.
Well, again, Painman is deceptive at best.
Come on.
Yes, Painman is deceptive at best. Even to his friends, he's deceptive at best.
Think of like, okay, you're a genie. You're dominated because somebody sits there going
Yes,
on, it's like
master.
someone asks you
So
a question and the genie's like,
Because there is a line between just being told to do something you don't want to do that you strongly don't want to do and is actually love.
yeah, but
You're
you're not necessarily strongly against telling him, but you tell him little tidbits. Oh, they're Talgorn. Yes, they're. In other words, you're not. You kind of skirt around telling him anything significant. You tell him they're clerics. This one's a charmer. This one's a. But you don't really necessarily tell him that. Oh yeah, he's a sorcerer of this blood. And this, or these are Asmars. They're You just say, yeah, I met these guys. They're clerics here, and this one's that. And, oh, there's a little pixie running around. She's kind of cute and funny. And so you're telling him kind of nonsensical data that doesn't go against the directive.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But if he was to say, tell me the truth, then you get your saving throw. So keep that in mind. Anything commands that are truth or give me are going to give you saving throws. Yes. Well, think about it. I mean, Heyman will not surrender anything of any value off his body unless he's not breathing. Yeah. And tell me the truth. That's like painful to Heyman.
I would probably slip in some lies.
You would. It would be like, I'm not going to tell you exactly that.
yes,
So.
you're very soft. Yeah, because my speakers are maxed.
Subdue the domination effect temporarily, and I know that he has the ability to.
Just to catch you up, Painvin has been dominated. He had to make a will save.
It was better than most.
It was
Well,
wildly.
no,
It
I
was
mean,
wildly successful.
when you roll a 3, you're just like,
Yeah, I'm dominated. Forget
no matter
that.
what kind of save it was.
Forget that noise. I'm done.
Paul's the only one that could make it with a 3.
Yeah, probably. Even.
3, that'd be 21.
And well,
No, you wouldn't have made it. You'd have been close, but it'd be close.
Against that creature, a lot of us would have failed will save.
Yeah.
Not just Painman.
So it is to you, Painman. Now, you're following him, so I'm guessing you're kind of talking to him about.
Yes, so I'll roll a bluff.
All right, so roll your bluff. Let's see if he gets his sense.
I'm rolling terrible today.
Can he sense you? Let's see.
Sense mode.
Grigori. Let's sense. Ooh, that could be.
Just a 20.
He barely beats you. He gets a 21.
Oh,
He goes, you tell me a little more detail. What deities do they worship? Which again doesn't go against it.
Do you even know what deities I worship?
Well, he probably does.
Yeah, I do.
Now, Kal-El, he may not be so clear. He knows it's some sort of angelic lord or deity.
Okay, but what I can also do
Yes.
is I can mumble some stuff about them and then go on into a prolonged rant about the glory of
Be
King.
my guest. That's
But
fine.
you have to understand, this is one round. You only get 6 seconds to have this conversation
Well, that's
before we
true.
get to go
That's
again.
the thing we forget, is that the dominate doesn't necessarily, I mean, you follow them, but you still have somewhat of a will underneath it.
And we are still in combat time.
And then,
It's probably one of those things like how you word wishes or something like that. You still have to follow what they tell you to do, but you can, if you're clever, you can work your way around it.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
he's in the 6 seconds, he spit out the deities that he knows, started saying, I, of course, was Big, and Big is, and then goes.
all right.
That's going to be his gambit on the deity thing.
Damien, it's to you, talking to the knocker at the door, Boris.
rescue me. I'm all for it.
Well,
Say
I
again,
wasn't
Scott?
planning on rescuing
Good
you,
question.
but you're just gonna
Did we
have to
finish off the rest of the people outside?
No, there are still some ones out there. There are none that you guys see on the front side at the gate. Those are gone. Now, you know the trenches do go around to the other side, so those sides, you're not for sure. You don't know whether they pulled back and went inside, or they're still out there guarding that side. Not as of yet, at least. I know you're going to go out and do some recon, so we re-rolled things, so you can still do that when it comes up to you. Unfortunately, who was it that rolled for you? Was it Max? It was Max, I
Max
think.
rolled a 1.
Max rolled a 1 for your initiative. Thanks. Now does he blow the wisdom save? He also rolls a 1 for you.
I rolled a 4 for Rollbar.
Well, you weren't there, so we kind of got started. So Paul was going to, but Max.
Question about the
I rolled a 3, so it wouldn't have made much difference.
Yes.
The question about the layout of these trees is this building surrounded by this forest that we're in, or is it just like the forest?
You're at the edge of the forest. Now, I know that map shows you a little more. The trees are pulled back about another 20 or 30 feet.
Okay, so it's like the forest ends, and then there's the building, but there's no forest on the other sides of the building.
There's no
There
forest to the left
is
or
on the
right
other
of
side of the camp itself. Yes, but it's the same distance out that you guys are. So basically, if you go around, it's almost the same thing. It's almost like a 100 to 120 feet before you get to the forest. It's like this is a no man's land that was cleared out purposely.
That's fine.
Stumps of trees are down and everything else. This is a no man's churn land.
Well, yeah. I
I'm good to
just
go.
wanted to be sure that
With like shell holes and other kind of craters.
I was just trying to get at if this place was just like in a clearing in a forest, or if the forest actually ended, and then there's this building and miles of nothing.
No, it's like this. It's like originally you think that probably whatever was this original monastery had a cleared out area. Maybe it was like gardens, whatever, and then it was in the center of a forest around it. It surrounds it. But it's like an open clearing that it was built in. Which makes sense. I mean, it's monastic order out by itself. Not necessarily sitting in the forest itself. So, yes.
I just want to Haven has another motivation for long-winded, bluff-filled, stupid answers too, though. Even though he's dominated, he's still aware of the fact that he's got to burn up all those rounds where he can't attack anybody.
That's true.
So that's his
You
motivation.
do. Yeah, you don't necessarily lose that conscious strain of understanding when you're dominant.
That's that. I mean, and I know we don't want to necessarily make these guys sit and listen and play everything out, but that's his strategy for rambling and dissembling and bluffing.
Sure.
He is trying to burn out
Since we're
all those
inside the hut, magic works inside the hut is what.
Yes.
He
Well,
can't attack when he's dominated.
These are
He
magic
also
gates inside.
wants to get rid of these.
Well, you have to kind of go back out of the
Because
room.
being able to do
That
something
where
with
the guy that
Case he has to.
Yeah. So that way,
Look-
if
the
something happens,
card
it's not-
game.
Okay,
So if you go out of that room, then it's full. So that room is kind
Look
of
at
like
dominate this way. This is kind of how I look at dominate.
according to what the
It's
last
like,
one was.
even though you want to do something in your own free will, you're constrained. It's almost like you have chains
I'm
confined.
just recalling
And,
that
and they pull you at times, but
They're giving him the opening to answer questions.
Yes.
And waste time. So
Exactly.
He's gonna do
And that's fine.
So they can get rid of that other spell that's on him. So
Understood.
that's why he says some rambling, assembling,
Understood.
bluffing, doing all that stuff just to burn time.
Time out.
So that way, like you said, like in the back of his mind, he knows, okay, so that spell is gone, and
Right.
something happens, I can get to a weapon.
Yes,
As
and
opposed
you
to-
have a feeling you could probably draw it that direction
Yeah.
because it doesn't. You can tell it. Do a knowledge. Do you have knowledge religion?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to do a knowledge religion on this guy that has you dominated, and it'll confirm to you things if you need to.
Now, my knowledge of religion is not very good.
It's all right. Doesn't have to be good. You can still. At least you still have it.
So,
Yes.
you were telling me that metamagic was a bit wishy-washy in this room. What does that mean exactly?
Metamagic in this whole world is kind of.
Well,
we're in the hut.
But in the hut, no, it's not. The hut is
The
an
hut is
extra
fine, even in the
dimensional
room where
yes.
the guy with the card.
It is an extra dimensional space.
Okay,
So
good.
long as you're not doing something to harm the hut or Baba Yaga's things in the hut.
I rolled my second consecutive one.
Well, the hut
so I
isn't.
did not make my knowledge.
All right, so you don't know.
Okay, so but the hut is not subject to any kind of gas or anything like that, such as from stinking cloud.
No, not at all. No, it is.
Covered because
The
we have
hut
light
is
bulbs.
literally an
We all are,
extra.
except for the demon. But the demon, I'm sure, will be fine.
You mean the Janie?
Well, Janny's not here right now.
Oh, you mean the demon inside?
Yeah, the demon is
I don't care about them. The huts, guys, they can take care of themselves.
This is what the guy Max looks like that's talking to you.
Yes.
You
He looks
believe
like a demonic.
you think he's either a demon or some sort of intelligent undead. You don't know for sure yet, but he's not what he seems. But he looks like some sort of a clerical type of sorts. Yeah, fireball. All right, so you hear quiet for right now on the outside.
Hopper?
You do think you see the far corners of the sides of the camp, the Gulag, towards where Painman is, movement, but it's long distance, so you really can't see well. It's over about 150 feet. You can see some movement, but you don't know what.
Okay.
All right. Rothar, the paladin.
Is it my turn still? I haven't done it.
Oh yeah, you haven't done it.
It's okay. There's a lot of moving parts as to what I'm going to do. I just need Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. As a swift action, I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud centered in the same spot of the tiny hut. It's not going to do anything to anyone within because, well, us and everyone else has the light bubble effect on, and I'm sure the vampire just isn't affected by it. But it still creates fog effects, so we can't see anything more than 5 feet in front of it.
Okay.
Inside the hut or outside the hut? Both. Okay.
Check something quick.
That's my swift action. As my move action, I'm going to run through the hut and into a tree outside. That's my move action.
So, okay. Now you know you're gonna have to open the front door of the hut.
I'm blinking. I just go through the wall. Okay. In fact, I go
here.
In fact, making sure that my eyes are at least not open long enough for me to, I make sure to go within viewing distance of the vampire, just as a screw you.
Oh, it's a vampire, you think?
90% certain.
Hang on, let me check something. Because that's gonna be. Let's see. Description. Defense offense. Okay, no instructions. Hole. Alright. Yep, you can blink. Alright, so where are you blinking to?
Well, as I'm moving, I'm pulling out my
Wando Lakes.
wand to cure my hit points.
Let's sit here with you guys.
And then I run into the largest tree I can see.
Alright, so you're going out this way? Which direction?
Let's say this way. It doesn't particularly matter. I mean, there's trees
Alright,
like
you
right
see.
There's trees
Well,
like
there's like a gap.
Yeah, this is. You
There's
guys
a
are all
little gap
inside.
between
This
us
one's-
and the tree.
All right. Well, I'm gonna favor this area then. All right. Closer to the complex, and I can.
So you'll be over.
And,
There's
and my move
trees.
and my
this
move action
way.
is 60 feet in my expeditious retreat. So
Alright.
yes, my
These are 10 foot or 5 foot?
10-foot squares.
You can go 6.
So
You can go about here.
he wouldn't be quite.
You sit there and you measure from here 6.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as it's a move action, and then I move. Then on my last distance, I move into a tree as per my tree strike spell. Then inside the tree, I cure myself.
Okay.
That's my standard action.
There's your standard action. All right. See something. All right. So I need to know. Roll for me. Do you have stealth?
Damien?
Yes.
Damien's not trying to be stealthy.
All right. You're not trying to be stealthy. All right. So there's this. You can see now. Move that guy there. He's peeking out the door of what would be the small hut.
Which guy?
This guy that's right here in the robes.
This guy?
Yep.
Put him where?
Outside. Well, he's looking outside that red area, which would be the front door where the hut is. He's looking out, and it looks like you can't tell whether he saw you or not.
This guy here.
Yeah, he's just kind of at the edge of the red.
And then
looking
over
out that
here.
way. Yeah, he's looking out that way, as if he heard something that way. All right. So that takes us down to this one, that one, this one. All right, Rothar. What's Rothar gonna do? You guys all kind of heard the knock on the door, and you heard Boris and that he was going to talk with you guys about dinner. Those of you that can
Damien
understand.
right now, he's
Does
like,
Rothar detect evil on the guy? All right. Rothar's going to come out of the hut and attack this guy.
All right. Beautiful.
I'm assuming he's on the ledge.
He's not on the ledge because the outside of the how big is your tiny hut?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. The Baba Yaga, yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah, he's on the edge of kind of the porchway where the door of the tiny hut would be. Because Baba Yaga's hut just fits inside the tiny hut. Just. So he's on the edge of what would be the porch where the stairs would be going down, looking out.
Okay.
So yes, he would be well within your range to go out and have a hack it.
Okay, but it's not a 5-foot step, which means I have to do a full move, which means I only get a single attack.
He'll get a single attack.
All right. So he's going to swing at whatever the guy is with his Holy Katana.
Holy Katanas!
27.
Just hits.
All right, then it's evil, right?
Oh, yeah. No, Bob, not even a bit. Not even slightly. He is lawful good. He is lawful good. Yeah, well, Payman's not the only one that can lie here.
That's exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from us.
Yes, it would be.
Why?
Lie! Lies!
Does this work?
Smite evil!
Alright, so
Boris.
damage is 12 and 7 is 19 plus 26. So it's 45. 45 damage.
Alright.
I need to turn the AC up a little bit.
Where's Greta? Is she gone yet?
She has not. She was waiting inside with you guys.
Oh, and so is Rembrandt.
So
So is Cal. can all
it's
attack.
up to you, honey. That feels alright. Here.
How long has it been? How many rounds has it been since the last game session?
It was about 12 rounds. Why?
Okay, I was just wondering about my spiritual weapons.
Oh, yeah. Put these out there for the spiritual weapons that you guys
I
have.
got spiritual weapons that can move.
His are one color, yours
Now,
the other.
whenever they finished attacking, they should have returned to us.
Yeah, they did.
They really can't return inside the hut. They
No,
go
but they'll be
inside.
on the.
They're on the inside of the tiny hut, of course. Yeah, that they can do.
Okay, so they're all there. They can
I made a
attack
goof with my spells.
on the second.
What's that?
I couldn't quicken Stinking Cloud. I thought it was second level. It was actually third. So I just cast it normally, and then I just don't heal myself when I get to it.
Do you really want to cast it with everybody going out the front door anyways? But I guess it's too late to do that.
Well,
It doesn't
well,
matter.
anyone inside the hut right now is, hidden and has concealment.
Okay.
We have double concealment from the outside and concealment from inside the hut.
Yeah.
The tiny hut and the real hut. We have a tiny hut. We have Baba Yaga's hut inside the tiny hut. And inside the tiny hut and around Baba Yaga's hut is a stinky cloud.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of obscure.
Yo, dog, I heard you like huts. I made you a hut outside of your hut.
All right, so we have a whole bunch of these things coming along. There's a whole bunch of spiritual weapons out here, but they are not long. They're only for like a few rounds. But some of them are longer than others.
I will also not take out my one. I will take out one of my potions though.
David may slip in a smart-ass response about that, answering your question about what gods they worship.
I figured you probably would. I figured that would all be included.
We're all inside this house. You can't see that.
I thought the spiritual weapons were outside, attacking the...
They just blinked out.
Oh, they just blinked out.
They blinked out and returned because they finished.
Oh, okay.
When you got dominated, we just finished taking out the. So by the time you got down, they blinked back over here because it's like, okay, there's nothing left, so we're gonna blink
But
back.
Kal-El is attacking something outside the hut, right?
No, the spiritual weapons were attacking outside. Not them.
Okay.
Only these shimmering scimitars and whatever
But that's what I'm saying.
whatever Cal's
Even
deity
outside
form
the
is.
hut, I can see it.
Yeah, but it's just a force.
So,
It's not
Okay,
an
but some,
occasion.
so Paul,
one of his
what's
fellow
the
bad
normal?
guys is standing
What's the
out there and
normal?
something is pummeling on it, and I can go. You ask a question, there's your answer.
So Paul, what's the normal smite evil from him?
He didn't have Smite Evil on.
Okay, good. All right, so you didn't have that.
I didn't have it. I didn't have it turned on. I'm not smiting him. Of course, how many times can I smite? 6 times a day? That might not be a bad idea. What do you think? Would he have turned it on?
Yeah.
6 times a day against these things. He does bonus damage against undead, I think. I mean, on top of his regular damage, because he adds his class level damage every time he hits. On top of getting his charisma modifier to attack as a deflection bonus to his armor class.
Yeah, sure.
Combat
What the heck?
defense. It is awesome.
So instead, add another. Is it undead?
How many points? It is.
All right, add another 34 hit points of damage.
Okay, but how many does he do normally per level?
Hmm?
How many does he normally do per level
What do you
on
mean?
his on the aura? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
On the smite deal. Because he does a smite. Smite is so many points per level when you smite.
It's normally like 1 per level and more against certain creatures.
If the target of the smite evil is an outsider with an evil subtype, an evil, a lion dragon, or an undead, the bonus to damage on the first successful attack increases to 2 points of damage per level.
That's
paladin
correct.
possesses.
Then it goes to 2. 2
It'd
per
be
level.
20, so it'd be 26 a hit. It's 13.
And that's what I said, an additional 26, didn't I?
Yes. So did you include that with your initial? You did not.
I did not. Right.
Okay.
So the total that I rolled was
No problem. I've already got all that factored out.
19 plus the 60 is 79 total.
Okay, that's exactly where I put it. All right. So then we go to that one. It's already moved. All right. So Kal-El, it is your turn. You saw that.
Those are bad
You basically saw that opening the front door, Rothar went out and took a swing with his katana at this guy that looks like he's wearing a cassock.
If he's outside, he doesn't
With
see
sallow-looking skin.
If he's outside the tiny hut, he doesn't see anything. And right now, if he's inside the hut, he doesn't see anything.
I don't think he's outside the hut. Were you, Scott? Were you originally outside the hut or
I
not?
was looking out the window.
He was looking out the window, so he's
right.
inside. So he got to see Rothar fling open the door and go out.
And attack this thing and do 79.
Yes. So you'll have to. You're going to be back about 15 feet from the door at the window, and then another 15 feet on the porch. So you have to do a 30-foot move to get out to where Rothar and this guy are.
Or you could just stay inside and let your weapons attack.
Yeah. Or you could do that.
Yeah, and keep in mind that inside the hut, visibility is limited to the stinking cloud.
Yeah.
You can only see 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah. So, well, if that's the case, then he wouldn't have heard anything other than a door opening and heard
I
a
just heard the swinging.
swinging sound. It's confounded things.
Yes, but Rothar should sit there and go sense toward the evil that was close by. He could find it even in the cloud.
Well, no, he would find this guy pretty easily.
Yeah. But more importantly, it prevents the vampires from just standing back and just staring at us.
Yes.
You guys know.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, the dominate effect you have to be in.
Greta's going to come out and attack too.
Yes,
so.
but your will save.
Well, yeah, Greta will be at the top of the next round, which will be
did Greta
round
go
13, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Kal-El has to go first, though,
Kal-El hasn't gone yet.
depending on what he wants to do.
Did Greta get a higher initiative roll than me?
Yeah, she had 24.
I had 26.
She's just below you. Remember,
below
you
me,
guys have gone down. You're at round 8 right now, which is Scott.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, so,
Scott has
the
gone
only
with this thing.
way I can do anything is to, go outside with Rothar.
Okay.
Just follow the sounds.
All right. So you make your way through. You bump into a little bit of the casket things, but you kind of feel your way around it, work your way out, and then when you walk up and see where Rothar is at the end of your move, you see this guy in a black cassock with a beard and a gray, pale-looking skin.
Gotcha. Well, that's half a move for me since I fly at 60.
So if you got knowledge of religion, you can easily kind of get some information on this guy. Pretty quick.
Well, I have my mask which has Death Watch on, so he's undead.
Oh yeah, he's deader than a doornail. Yeah, he's deader than a doornail.
Okay, well,
And do you have anything else up other than that?
I still have my protection from evil and all. As far as detection wise, no.
Okay, so you have
No,
protection.
that's all I have as far as protection wise, or vision wise, perception.
Yep.
Is that?
Okay. Yeah, you figure roll your knowledge religion, and then you can tell maybe what type he is.
That's not good. Yeah, it's only a 12.
You think maybe a vampire, but you're not for sure yet. You haven't seen nothing, any fangs or anything yet to tell you. He's either maybe a ghoul, a vampire, or something like that. He's an intelligent undead, you know that. But other than that, you don't know. Boys.
I'm gonna smack him.
All right.
What about your weapons?
He's gonna.
Yeah. I do way more than that, and I just don't like him there.
Yeah. He's kind of menacing.
So, with half my move, do you still get your full attacks? Or no?
You just get you just get a regular attack.
You have to do a 5-foot step to get through.
Only 5-foot step gives you the.
So, roll a hit. That would be a 34.
Yep, you'll hit.
Not a crit.
Depends. What's a crit for you?
Oh, I gotta roll a 17.
Okay, then if you roll a 17, then sure you can try to confirm.
No, I didn't roll 17.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 11.
Yeah, then no.
Yeah, if I rolled a 17, I'd be like, that was a crit.
Yes.
Alright, so.
Too legit.
There's one of the receipts from said that.
Too legit to crit.
Make that stop. is max damage.
All right.
Which is?
So, which is going to be.
Find that spell I said that talked about last time.
Yeah, which spell is that?
I did end up looking it up, and it was spell. But it's a 6th level wizard sorcerer spell.
The anti-magic field. Yes, I did. And I do have it on my guy as a spell that once I get to 8th level, right now I have it so I have 0 instances memorized. But I still have it down there so that.
Because you know you want it.
Yeah, and the thing is that Hero Lab lets you go and select spells and just not have any of the not have any instances count. Just leave it at 0. In which case, then it's like, okay, you don't have it prepared for the day. So it's like, these are all the spells that I might ever want to prepare. So yes, Anti-Magic Field, Create Demiplane, Dimensional Lock, Earthquake, Fey Gate, Firestorm, Frightful Aspect, Holy Aura, 9 Lives, Planar Ally Greater, Storm Bolts are my 8th levels.
Okay, 55 points of damage.
Okay.
9th is Gate, Heal Mass, Implosion, Miracle, Interplanetary Teleport. But you have to try access to 9th level.
Yeah, that's my 20.
Actually, 58 points of damage.
True Resurrection.
Once we get the rest
Hang
and
on
we get
here.
to go up a level for sure, then I can sit there and do my 7th level spell, which I have as Resurrection, Destruction, Maddening,
Alright, so that's
Regeneration.
And then I gotta look up something here real quick just to make sure on this. Hang on, Scott, real quick. I'm gonna look up
We get to the
something.
point where we're selling money.
Right.
You can't even have to pick up a scroll.
Yeah, he has something up that I gotta make sure of.
That would make one of you just out and out completely usually.
What's that? Anti-magic show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, by the time we get there, if I'm 15th level, if we get the 15th level, then yeah. Okay, Rasputin, anti-magic show. Sorry. Would you only need to be what?
15th level.
If I had it as spell known,
Alright, so that doesn't help on that.
Oh, okay.
It's a 6th level wizard sorcerer spell.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
But it's not one I treat because, well, I mean, for a cleric, when you shut down all the magic you have on you, you're still, sporting decent strength, attack bonus, armor, weapon, so on and so forth.
Now, mind you guys, and I'll remind anybody that does channel within weapons or anything like that, the creatures do get saves. Even certain undeads do, depending on what they are. Like, for instance, with channeling ability, everybody thinks it's automatic damage. It's not.
No, it's a DC.
It's a DC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. There's a DC next to the channel on Hero Lab. Yeah. And the DC is based on your charisma,
half
paladin,
Yep.
wisdom for.
All right. So, Remedy.
Maybe.
Remedy.
It's one of those things ever.
Yes, you're right, because the DC is only 19, which is my charisma base +3, as opposed to my wisdom, which is +7.
All right. So,
yeah, I've already channeled a couple times today to get rid of those shadows.
Remley is going to cautiously fly out at half speed, which will still get her there to them, to where this critter is.
Grandma, you're such a brave soul.
Well,
you just came back from the dead, and you're out fighting.
She's flying below the two regular fighters. Yes. Yes, you did, and she is out there, and yes, she is going to.
Yes, but she's not near Painvin.
I know she's.
Painvin, where's Remley? She's not next to you.
I know. Normally she is. This time she's using her little pokey spear to poke at him.
Oh, that's because she got
a flaming pokey spear.
In had to sit there and hide underneath the tank.
Kill them all.
She's using her pokey spear to poke at him.
Pokey spear.
The first one's the higher amount, the orange one's the second. Alright, so, wow, she rolled a natural 20 on the first one.
Yes.
That most likely could.
Very much.
Look at this, Paul.
Another 20?
Another natural 20. She, for confirmation, she
That's
natural.
the karma to my back-to-back one.
You know what Order of the Amber
Wow.
Die does?
Everything has to balance
Huh?
in the universe.
You know what the Order of the Amber Die does on a back-to-back? natural
What's that?
20? It's you killed it.
See, that's sweet. I'm not there yet.
No. Okay, but that only happens 1 out of every 100 times.
Yes.
400 times.
Kidney piercing. So she pierced his kidney. Double damage, and yeah, it's not going to be sickened because it's undead. It doesn't work that way on that. So it is double damage. So that means for the piercing, pierce, what is it? Spears are only times 3, I believe.
I had a spear, but I didn't.
Yes, so it's times 4. So she does a d6 plus a d6, which on undead you get more. Because what is it, 1.5 on undead with flaming things?
What was the question?
On undead, it's usually 1.5 with a flaming thing, is it not? 1.5.
Yeah, most things that are vulnerable to something is
Wow, so without even adding the fire in, she does the d6 plus 5, so she does 40 points just from that. And then she does this at 9 points. So she has 49 points to it.
Boom! And Bretta hasn't even gone yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, we're not very hospitable to your.
The other thing, well, no, the other thing is, your guys' attacks on him, so Rothar's and Scott's, look like it damaged him some, but not as much. Remeli's spear, however, full-on damages him. Full on. Yeah. He's like, ah! And he says, all right.
I think they had some DR.
I know.
Yes, he says,
My metagame knowledge says yes.
Glupa Malenkea Fea. So, Scott, do you have the translate language thing up or not with you?
Yep. That's for hours.
So, yeah, he says, Glupa Malenkea Fea. Stupid little fairy is what he said. Remley didn't understand a word of it. But you got the She goes, really? Well, I think he's burning. Yeah, his cassoc's somewhat on fire.
Is it pizza?
Someone knocked on the door.
Uh-oh.
There was a knock at the door.
Is it the pizza? We'll go check out the pizza. All right. So Oren's next, so that's great. That's perfect for so, somewhere Max Payman has this feeling that something good happened somewhere.
Oh, he's just rambling and rambling and
I
rambling.
don't know what, but something good somewhere.
He's just rambling and talking. Talking about how wonderful Nig is.
Nig. It's
Wasting
out
as
the
much
way.
time as humanly possible.
Move it out into the way. All right. So that way I can get some viewpointy. Oh, yeah. This thing always gets bollocks, too. So, all right. Stupid Faye. Little Faye. Boris does not like you. Boris will eat you. All right. Me and my guess. They're sticking with pizza. Scott, so we're still here. I'm still over here. Oren.
All right. Oren gets to go?
Oren.
All right, this is what Oren's going to do. Oren's going to cast Dust Form on himself,
Okay.
and he's going to move 60 feet.
All right.
He's going to go right here.
All right. So
My turn.
Oren's out in the middle of the battlefield in
But
the dusty
Dust
looking
Form means I'm incorporeal.
Oh.
I'm immune to physical damage.
So when the mortar
Any magic-
round comes in, you're
That
fine.
doesn't make
It's just like,
So what?
it's a mortar
Well, let's
round.
just go right through me.
All right.
Magic, 50% chance of failure.
One of each.
Spells
Thanks.
against me, 50% chance of failure, and then they only do half damage.
That's kind of cool. That's almost like the undead that are the Imperials.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, honey.
So,
Casiva.
I'm heading over down toward this tower.
Pop?
I'm heading that way.
Boom.
I'm heading that way.
Got this feeling.
Oh, Daddy, her hands are frozen. Damn it! Come show Daddy.
Daddy, I'm frozen.
Come show him what you're wearing. Over here. Over here. Right there.
I'm here. Hi. Okay, now you look like you're a happy little Shopkin.
Maybe some toast up.
You're a toasty little Shopkin. Okay. So Greta. All right. So we're to Greta. Greta is going to.
You can open this because it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool in the house. So
It will definitely be that way. All right. So Greta has what? She's got this, and this. She got any ability to like blind fight or anything? Nope. All right.
Can you see without her? Or do you need to top?
You top will be good. All right. So Greta makes it out the front door to where this guy is. Everybody's having fun with this guy. Poor Boris.
That one is mushroom and beef.
Boris is not having a good day.
And then the other one is what?
Chicken and bacon on a barbecue. Or no, yeah, barbecue sauce. And this one is something crushed together.
It's a one attack with her keen great axe, which is a 34, which will hit.
Have the 3 costume special for each. When I
She
ordered
knows
the
not
pieces that
6.
were
Yeah, 3
normally
6s.
on sale, a regular price, they were like 15 something and 17 something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, when we got the version one going, they have like a carry out here.
Oh, you moved the monitor.
Yeah, I did. 86 plus 12. Yeah. So she does 20 points of damage in that one hit to him. He looks rough. He looks rough, yeah. He's still up. He looks rough.
Yeah, but where Rothar gets to go again. If he lives that long.
Yes, if you lose that long.
Don't kill me. Otherwise, we say to Brian next time.
Rothar die again.
You know.
Well, we tell him that no matter what.
All right.
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
the death mark allows him to know whenever he's within, like, he's either 3 or lower hit points or 4.
You're not there yet.
So he has 4 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So kudos. All right. All right. So he is going at you, Scott, versus him because he rolled a 4. All right. So that's that and that. He gets a 40 and a 41 to hit. Okay.
I still have yet to see one other than an NPC with a 40 AC.
All right. So make for me a will save DC 25. All right. Good. All right. So then he does this. Just. Alright, that'll work. So he channeled into his yes, he gets a plus 11 because he smites good. Alright. So he only does on that one 7, so 7 And 9 is 16, and 11 is... He does 21 points of damage to you, Scott. So not as much as he could. Alright. Oops. Alrighty, righty. And then after that, he does his hits, so he gets... Oh, he's going to move 5 feet. He's got nowhere he can move 5 feet. Hey, pretty much screwed at this point. I'm moving. Alright. So we are now to... Okay, so Rasputin's talking to you, Payman, and he goes, "How interesting. Are you here to free Baba Yaga?" You feel the compulsion to kind of tell him yes, but at the same time, your nature's like, so make a saving throw.
Make a saving throw.
+2 bonus.
But this would require you telling the truth.
Hard to get around it, yes, no.
With a +2 bonus, I get a 26.
You make it.
Oh!
No, beating the compulsion.
Now, what do I answer?
That is special. Here comes the bluff. And you could tell the truth and bluff that way, or you could tell an absolute lie. Or have to.
I'm just going to tell him I'm only in it for money. And how am I? My rolls are back to crap. I guess I need the one that I really need to do. So that's 20. Alright, that's a 23.
Okay. Is that the real reason you're in it? Just the money. Yeah, but is that Payman's real motivation? Alright. I do not think you're telling me the truth. But it answers me enough that I can work with it. Alright, so let's see what he does. To you, Payman. Always fun when he's there standing looking at you and wanting to do something really, really nasty to you.
But it's his go, not mine go, right?
Yes, it is his go. Alright. So... Okay. So make for me a will save again. Not fun.
26.
You'll be okay to do that. So. You take 75 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow. Man.
He reached out and touched you, and you felt your life just kind of giving away. Like, you felt that before when somebody's tried to heal you. This kind of was the opposite.
Well,
Blood vessels burst. You feel
Who touched
bleeding.
Rasputin.
Touched him. And you basically, it feels like what Orin does to you, just the reverse. You felt like literally your body started just cells rupturing and all kinds of stuff.
right.
And then he's gone. As soon as he touches you, he disappears. So you can hand me back his figurine. The other one's still there. But that one disappears.
I knew he wasn't the real Rasputin.
No.
Sorry, I was going to say something to that effect the next time.
Yeah, you're feeling like, well, okay, at least it wasn't the opposite of resurrection.
Yeah.
but it wasn't much off of that. Felt like that guy just did me some serious damage. All right. So, Payman, it is now your go to do what you want. The one's disappeared.
You wouldn't have died even if you failed your save?
If you had your sword out, you never put it away. They never asked you to put away your weapon.
Yeah, but I'm down to like nothing on it.
Well, I'm just saying, you never had to. Now, your other option is you can try to do something escapist to get out of here.
How many hit points do you have?
Because you're on the ground.
Total. What's your total?
Total is 96.
Okay.
You're on the ground by this tower.
Yeah.
The fence is there. It looks like a little purple energy is coalescing the metal parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
So going up and over that fence probably won't be good for your health plan.
I'm going to go with my original plan.
Which is?
Wrap metal wire around them, dump some with water, and throw them into the thing.
No.
Well, actually, you could try a maneuver where you could try a kick or something into the fence with him.
You don't have to do that. I was just having fun.
No, but he could. I mean,
No, because I'm still under the spell. I haven't used all 18 rounds.
oh, that's right. You're under. You can't. That's right. You can't. Huh.
But
You got 5 more before you're done with that. Yikes.
so
He really puts you to this.
Really, he can sit there and tell you to do that, and he can harm you, and you're still under the effect. That's nasty.
Well, that's the nature of that one spell and compulsion.
well,
If he
the
says
other thing,
you cannot.
Technically, he hasn't harmed me either.
Well, but the point is, he didn't.
Rasputin did, but
Well,
this other guy did.
But the point,
Rasputin is the one who told you not to
well,
harm anyone.
Yeah,
not any to harm any of his allies. Now, he did not tell you could not harm
Him.
He just said his allies. Yeah, it technically falls in the ally department, but because I let him get away with one where I forgot he couldn't do that with one of the soldiers up there. But what are you doing,
Afraid of
Invisible?
me.
Actually, the soldiers aren't allies.
Afraid of me.
Afraid of
The
me,
the
and I
soldiers aren't
create a
allies.
reverse maze.
Hey, Rick,
Hmm.
soldiers aren't allies. They are not. The soldiers are like he is.
Yeah. Technically true. They would fall
They
into
do
that.
not fall under the ally.
All right, so roll
He
for
broke-
me
he broke-
percent dice on your Nig roll to see if he hears you.
It's automatic. It's one of the things I can do as a follower of Nick. I've worn my gloves, so I'm in good standing.
Alright, let's see.
Wow, automatic divine intervention.
Home at the crossroads. Once per day, you
We
can
can get
cast
that too at
maze,
17th level.
With that?
We can get that too at 17th level.
or you can choose to target yourself with this ability, in which case you travel to the same exponential crossroads yourself, along with any willing targets, and you can stay there indefinitely without needing food or drink.
Alright, so you go to the maze, I take it?
I'm going to the maze.
You're going to the maze. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Ooh, 1 minute you're there, 1 minute you will dominate and self-make. Alright, so you're out.
Now you want words.
Well done, my friend. Of course, you didn't know that Orin's coming to see
He
you.
doesn't need me.
Well, I
He's
know.
on his own line.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm standing next to a vampire that I can't attack for
Yes,
5 rounds.
for 5 rounds.
And I know you're on the way. So, I mean, if he gets one shot into me, I'm dead.
Well, you didn't know that. No one knows that unless Orin did something to message you, he
I don't
does
know.
not know you're on the way. He
Right,
just
but
went
I'm
looking
saying,
for you.
Even if Orin shows up,
Yes,
there's a 50% chance the vampire attacks me instead of Orin.
true.
If the vampire attacks me, I am dead. I only have 20 hit points.
Oh yeah, you're not in good shape with that 70 some odd points.
There are more vampires coming, or I'm assuming these are more vampires. So even if that vampire gets, I'm in bad shape. So
once you sit there and heal yourself full, then you'll be in good shape again.
Right. And when I heal myself full and can fight again,
Hang on.
I can come back and whenever I want.
Okay. Hang on. So, I am sorry, you took 110. He has a mythic on that one. So, you took 110. So, you probably have 5 hit points.
No.
You're at 1. No. Harm specifically says, cannot reduce the target's hit point to less than 1.
1 hit point. So, you will automatically... So, you
had
had 1 hit point. So, you're at 1 hit point. So, yeah, you're not dead, but you feel like life fled you pretty quick. Yeah.
So, going to the crossroads.
Going to the crossroads. Hang out. Waiting for Nick for a while.
My happy little Nick garden is exactly what
It is
I
a
want.
happy little garden.
Probably rounds to sit there and
Heal himself. Oh, absolutely. With that wand, he'll burn probably to exhaustion.
He'll burn that one.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
So we know what.
Oh, by the way, so when you do that,
I can stay there indefinitely.
yeah, that's kind of the
stay
nice.
there until he's comfortable leaving.
That's what having a fade twist to you kind of gives you some fun little things to it.
We're staying there indefinitely. It's not too bad. We know how many vampires are
Yeah, Payman's like, I like you guys, but I'm staying here.
Guys, we did it.
Yeah,
we did it.
Yeah, he'll appear.
So back.
Yeah, he appears at the very end after the aftermath.
We're done?
I don't know.
No, he just take a guess.
He's like, have I been in the maze long enough?
I appear. Oh, wait a minute. There's one of Golarion Rasputin.
We're not here anymore. Where'd they go?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's stuck on Earth while the rest of the people are gone.
You can't stay there that long because the rider curse will start getting to him.
Yeah, probably true. He'll be like,
The Breakfast Should want to come out. I mean, I want to come out eventually.
All right, so Damien, we're to you while you're munching pizza. You're right over here.
Yeah, I'm inside a tree.
You're inside the tree until the mortar round takes the tree out.
Ooh, I wonder, is he still dominating when he's in the maze?
No, he broke the dominate because he asked him to say, "Are you here to free Baba Yaga?" Which that's forcing Painman to tell the truth.
Okay, so you don't need
And
this
and technically, when you force,
and I think technically that would also force me to betray the whole party.
yes, and betray the party, which are two things that Painman will do some snaky things sometimes, but betray you guys, nah, he ain't gonna do that. That's
he
still
does
fun.
snaky things.
Yeah.
Orin's never seen him do anything.
Yeah. Aura's been dumbfounded by Painman.
That's the whole thing.
No, Damien has seen him do snaky things all day long, and it chooses to ignore
I don't know what you're talking about. Painman's a stand-up kind of guy.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, Damien doesn't care. He's like, whatever. I'm moving on. The only one that cares is Kal-El.
Quick question.
Yes.
What I do next is what kind of tree I'm in. Is it a coniferous, deciduous, elm, linden?
Coniferous. Yeah, that's part of Russia, coniferous.
Okay, so
You're in Siberia, so it's coniferous.
So the tree or group of trees that is nearest Painman, about how far away are they from me? Less than 1,000 feet?
Oh,
More than
Lord.
1,000 feet?
Yeah, I mean, the ones that are near where Painman would be, they're probably 300 feet away from you. Because you're about 150 feet from the Gulag.
No
They're
problem.
about 150 this way.
There's no problem.
So 300 feet.
One of the things that Tree Strike does is that
Lets you go over to those trees.
it basically gives me dimension door to any tree
Right.
within 1,000
So put him out
feet.
this way. So he'd be
And I
out
can do it
this.
12 times.
He'd be out in this direction, but you could
Where do you
put
want to
him
go?
put him over, but
I Painman, or at least the tree that's
where he was. So it would
Okay,
be
so
over
he's like
towards
over
Max.
here somewhere?
Yeah, just set him on the table over towards Max. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be out there. He's out there. Now, what you see from there is you can see a figure that looks to be by the bottom of the tower, but you just see one of them. Yeah, and unless he's got some way to see
So
how close.
it's an extra dimensional
He doesn't
level,
know.
so technically I guess I really am still where I was.
Yeah, you're there.
So
It's
you
just
there.
well, no, the tree, not with the tree. The tree's 150 feet away from.
The trees are still
Yeah,
way
so
over
he's
the
still way out there. But he kind of sees. I don't know if he sees you on the extra dimension because you wouldn't be there to be visible, would you? You'd
No,
just
I'm
be
not.
right.
Only if there's like some.
So
Yeah, I'm
all you see, though she does join you. She never made it back to the little home.
So
your
she's
Jenny.
over here in the
Jenny the
with him?
Janny's over with him. Yeah, she's like, "Hi, I'm here.
Oh,
I never left. I was in the trees."
I'm in the trees.
There you go. Well, you're both in the trees, out in the woods.
Bunch of tree huggers.
I had to explain the where I was actually to do that. So.
Bunch of tree huggers.
Yeah. Now you can see movement in the trenches, but not as much out your direction.
How are you not falling? I'm hugging the tree. Oh, they're literally tree huggers.
Yes, literally tree huggers. Yeah. So, all right. So these two take a run and join this one down here on that end.
What are those?
Those are the Kale Sniper and the Bear Woman.
I don't worry about that.
And this guy rides up towards these guys as
Oh,
well.
good. Bunch up. Nice and good. Bunch up.
They seem to be conversing at this point. They all seem to be reporting to that one in the
Bunch
castle.
up. Bunch up.
Yeah, it does make it a little easier, doesn't it?
Flame strike.
This is all part of my plan.
All right, so Rothar. Paul,
Bob's gonna
Rothar.
He's going to do a full round attack on that guy.
Yeah. Just let me know what the first one does.
You realize when he comes back, that's what Damon's going to say.
He missed.
Wow.
And it's a crit, potentially for the second one. Does a...
Do the crit to see if it does crit. Because I don't want you to waste things if you can take them down, even though you're doing them.
Does a 29 confirm?
Yes.
So the second
Barely.
one is a crit. But the
All right.
first one was not.
And he's using what, a keen katana?
Yes.
You get a bunch of new friends over here.
So double damage to his. So add one more times to his.
Like I said, when Pigman comes out of the bank, he's going to claim this is all his plan.
It's not his
all
first
along to
attack, so
get
he doesn't get the
lure all
double
these
damage.
guys
So
into a big club.
he gets. Okay,
So
so
that he could
he
blast
does
them
double
apart.
damage.
He planned it
Okay.
all.
So he does. I rolled the dice extra time.
Roll your dice, move your mice, nobody gets hurt. Yes.
10, 20, 26 plus 43.
Yeah, he's gone. He turns into a mist and disappears. And 1 minute he's there with you guys, and then he goes, ah! And there's a mist. And the mist is moving back towards what looks to be the Gulag. That's normally what happens. When you kill a vampire and you don't kill them permanently, they go back to
Yeah, that's fine.
home. We're bound. You can see going back towards the, not just the Gulag, going back.
How fast does he move?
Right through the fire.
60, so he's going to move.
like here.
Yeah.
So he has to go right through the fire to get back into the building.
Yeah, but he's going to go around it. I mean, the mist ain't going
It
into
probably
the
doesn't
fire.
matter. He's immune to it at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
He's at 0 hit points.
Yeah, he's at
He can't
0
go
hit
anywhere.
points. He's just misting into wherever he goes. Unfortunately, when you kill a vampire, unless you kill them the right way, they keep coming back. Like a lich.
Not when he's already at 0.
No, not at 0 hit points. It's just their ability to go back to
You
their.
have to kill his coffin.
Yeah, you have to go back to the coffin and destroy it.
Or prevent him from being able to go to his coffin for an hour or
Yes.
more.
Yeah, if you prevent an hour or more, then they die because they can't regenerate.
Alright, after Rothar is.
After Rothar is Khaled.
Yeah, what are you doing?
These guys.
There are more bad guys around the hut.
No. But there are snipers out there. I don't know that there's any more mortars or machine guns. There may be, but I'm pretty sure there's still snipers out here.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about that for now.
You know where they are.
The snipers? No. Get your spyglass out and check it out. Inside the hut.
It's just play check 3 times per day.
No, but you can go to the front of the hut, out of the cloud, and still stay in the obscured part. Is there a spot? I don't know. We'll have to ask Damien. Hang on.
Spot.
Is the sinking cloud covering everything inside the hut area?
It has the exact same radius as the tiny hut. So yeah, they are concurrent and simultaneous.
So that he can't poke his sting outside and look outside the stinking clouds?
Yeah, I can do that.
So he can stay inside.
He just would. I mean, it would be just like going outside the tiny hut. I mean, the radiuses are the same.
So he can stay inside the hut, put the spyglass out. So inside they can't see inside the hut. You can just have the spyglass kind of peek out a little bit.
Well, both of the spells I did extend outside the hut. And
No, you're obscured type stuff.
They both do.
Yeah, but I'm just, can he stay obscured and look outside the cloud?
I would have.
That would be.
You would have to go to the edge of the cloud and look out it physically. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm just saying that. I'm just suggesting that as an option.
Does he not need to be facing the right direction in order to do it?
Yes, you would have to face the snipers in order to do that. And then we'd have to sit there and worry about them potentially shooting you based on the visibility of your spyglass that would poke out. It's up to you. I'm just throwing out suggestions.
It would, at the very least, have crazy size bonuses. I imagine it would be like +8. The bonus for being tiny.
Oh yeah, just because the only thing that's coming outside visible wise would just be the spyglass or whatever that thing is that you have.
On top of whatever dexterity bonus.
Yeah.
And the towers, or how far away are the towers from the hut?
I don't know.
More than
Towers
100
from the
less than
hut,
2, 3, 4,
probably
5,
about
6,
160.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
24, about
240 to the closest one.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do there.
What? I thought you could go like 5 miles on the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to take the chance of getting shot.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I don't blame you then.
Well, then
Until I have a target that I can see and, in effect, there's nothing I can really do.
okay. So you just want to pass?
Yeah, so I'm at the end, so I can't hold my action.
That takes us.
So you want to go back inside the hut, or you want to stay out on the porch?
How far are we from the forest?
You could send
Fairly
your
close, yeah.
weapons back out.
Fairly close. Within 20, 30
Fairly
feet.
close?
Yeah, 20, 30 feet.
You could no, your weapons can't get anything. It's out of range. Your weapons are out of range. There's nothing
Yeah,
that
they're
they
out of
can.
range for that.
They can't attack anything. Nothing. Everything's too far away.
Well, I was ultimately, originally I was going to try to get to the forest, search around, but possibly fly up high, drop down from above in the middle of them.
Okay.
Well, if you want to sit there and fly up high, you can do that.
Well, I got to fly out first and try to get to the forest so that I don't get picked up by snipers all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. You can wait for a couple rounds. I'm going to start causing some diversions coming up.
I also have stuff. I'm going to help. That's why I came over here.
If I fly really low, can I? You said it's 60 feet to the tree line.
I don't know how far back.
Yeah, about 60 feet back from you. Straight back.
In fact, I'll be able to use one of my moves.
Okay, so I'll try to make it to the tree line, flying really low.
Unless it's in here.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to go back 60 feet?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the tree line for cover.
All right. I'll move you 60 feet back.
Nope, it's not in there. What the heck is it?
Range and long.
Long ranges are great. I love long ranges.
Long range.
Especially with wide areas.
All right.
I lured them all in for you.
Yeah, I lured them all in.
That was my plan. That was Payman's plan all
Yeah.
along.
Yeah, Payman always has these plans. They don't always go exactly where they should, but he has plans.
And he sometimes he's not even aware he's making, but he always has a brilliant
Rick,
plan.
I'm gonna fly in.
All right.
Another 50 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to fly basically straight up to about 500 feet. And basically I'm just gonna make a big loop and try to circle around to the center of the compound.
Okay.
So that'll take several rounds to do.
Yeah, because if you're flying straight up, you fly up at half speed, right?
Yeah, up's half speed.
So that means you're going to go up 30 feet, and you're going to go up 500?
I'm gonna double move.
So that means you go up. That means you're going to fly up 60 around. So it's going to take you about 8 rounds to get 500 feet.
If I'm doing the fly move, the run.
Oh, then you're gonna go 4 speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that should put me back at 60. No. That's 100.
No.
Because I'm flying straight up. Yeah.
You go 120 if you fly with a run type stuff. So it would take you 4 rounds to get to about 500 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate that. Wrong one book I was looking for.
I'm assuming that you can sit there and fly / run.
Yes, we already discussed that in the last game session.
Yeah. Okay. This is good.
Because it's wings, not
Yes.
magical flight.
Yes.
Unless they're
It's
broken.
considered a fig.
But they are not.
Really?
Unless you're also the one-winged angel.
And I am not.
One wing of angel.
So just don't get shot on your way up.
We get more breeze.
Just don't get shot on your way up.
Now, see,
Well, that's why I was trying to go out another 50 feet and then fly up.
All right, that's fine.
now if you're the one-winged angel, this battle would have been over already.
Yeah.
It would have destroyed the solar system.
I'm missing the reference to the one ring of it.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I don't
One
think
ring of it.
The end boss's name is Sephiroth, and he has a solar system destroying spell.
Solar system. Not planet, not star, whole solar system.
That's really cool. It starts off creating this thing that looks like a meteor, and it just animatic just goes through one planet after another. And hits the sun, which goes supernova, and hits the Earth. Funny thing is that he can do it as many times as he wants. It has the exact same animation.
I don't know. Planets are not ever aligned. You sit there and have to move that sucker a lot. Boom.
Hey, hang on, guys.
But they have.
Alright, so hang on a second. The next one after Cal Elby takes it to Remily, so I have to see what she's going to do. Yeah, you know. Hang on here real quick and I'll tell you what they're going to do. Alright, so she's at the door entrance. She's going to fly, so she's going to go. Oh no, it's going to fly again. Normal fly. He's going to do it slowly but surely. Alright. So she did her thing.
He's moved twice now.
He just floating. He just continually floating. You might as
Yeah,
well
but I moved him.
You might as well move him off the field because he's going to go quickly floating over things. I mean, at this point, he's
Well, I'm going to beat him to his caution.
That's fine. I will count.
I'm just letting you know.
Believe me, I will count the rounds it takes him to get there, which will take quite a while.
Well, if I run, hasted, I can go 240 feet around.
Now you.
I'm on the top of the round again.
You see. All right. Let's see if I can just find these guys. I'm just finding all these things. All right, let's see if he's in here. Yes, I did. All right. So you see around the tanks in the battle. And yes, that is exactly how we look. You can do a knowledge planes. You want to see what it is? Knowledge planes. What'd you get?
24.
All right. Good. Looks like the guy that was inside the mirror. They're called a Durga Daemon. And they are a daemon. They are a daemon that reports to war. The horsemen of war. Though some of them can also serve death, which is Charon as well. You know that they have spell resistance. Those Durga Daemons that are out in the field that he's just spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You have the belief that it came from death and the war that's in this area, because you, as a priest of Saren Ray, would know that war battlefields draw the followers of Suzerael, which is the demon or the daemon king of war, the horseman of war. Though also sometimes Charon's followers come to roost. But it surprises you here because of so little magical on this world. You're not saying that you wouldn't see these things, but you have to believe that there's been some horrific things done to draw such creatures out of their plane.
Okay.
But they are searching around. Now, they might spot you as a dust thing, where they don't recognize you and know what you are. But you do know they're there. And they look to be looking around the tanks themselves, which is kind of odd to you, too, because you always thought that the tanks were automations or constructs.
Yeah.
Now, you see these things lurking around them, which kind of leads you to believe otherwise, because they come around to collect souls and eat them. That's what demons do. They eat souls.
Okay.
They're the nasty of nasty. And oh, by the way, they are the opposite of your alignment. You direct opposite.
That's why we have. That's why they have Roth. That's why we have Rothar around.
We have Rothar. Yeah, it said Rothar against them. Rothar the barbarian. All right.
No, Rothar's the paladin.
And
Greta is the barbarian.
So,
It's
Brawler, but
Its very existence is to be.
So, Paul, where are you
everything
going to go
with the
next with your move? Because it is your turn.
I'm going 240 feet
All
toward
right.
the tower over here.
All right. Are you going to try to go stealth?
I can, I'm running.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I can, but I stealth at a minus if I run, right?
No, it is impossible.
You're going full tilt.
Yes, I'm going full tilt.
Oh, that is. Since demons detect life forces. Jeez. All right, let's see what we do.
Yeah, but I'm heading this way.
Oh, I know. That one over there may not, but the one at the tank nearest you might notice you.
That's fine.
Okay, so. Ah, great.
I have no idea why, but the men in
So they always have up 3 abilities. So you're going to have some fun.
They can't detect that I'm good.
No, they can't detect they're good, but they sure can detect magic.
Yes.
And that is always up for them, as is see invisibility.
I'm not invisible.
You're not invisible, but natural 20 plus 28 for their perception.
Yeah.
He notices you
Okay.
going by. Full speed.
He does get they do get a -1 to the perception for every 10 feet away he is.
Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so now instead of a 48, it's a 43. They still notice. He notices him going by, zooming by. Not saying he doesn't see it. So you're going this way, diagonal. All right. So you are right on the outside of this tower now. You would be this way, probably.
I suppose if your stealth is bad enough, you might as well go all out and just raise your arms and scream the whole way.
Yeah. Wasn't that something that Matt did on one of his Doctor Who's? I think he ran like this, his hand going this way, and like, I'm here.
It's been a while since I've seen this show.
Just remember, bow ties are cool. As are pheasants.
I'm still waiting for Back to the Future, Rick and Morty, and Doctor Who crossover.
Okay. So where's the
They
trench?
might with the new guy
Where's
who's
the
going to be
trench on
running
this side. Is there another trench that runs like along here down on this side? From here?
Yes, that
In
trench.
between him and here, there's a
Yes,
trench.
there's a trench.
Okay.
Yes, there is. And it is a long trench. It is.
What happened? You created a trench.
Well, you know how these trenches are just around the crust?
Mhm.
There's trenches that sit there and then go along this way.
Oh, okay. They do. Yeah.
Around the outside. That's what I was asking. Because he said there was trenches around the whole complex. So
The
Yeah.
trench.
I was just assuming we're
The
square.
trench begins right here.
Okay.
So I would have to put. I know I'm kind of doing this. So think of this part of the battlefield and this. So we'll say it like this. Think of this portion of the battlefield here as off on its own, where you are, on this far side. The trench begins here and runs down.
Yep.
There are people in it.
Yep.
A bunch of them.
Yep.
A whole bunch of them.
Yep.
Probably as many as there were in the first side.
Yep.
Which is going to allow you to do the next thing that you're going to want to do.
That's exactly what I'm going to do
Now,
my next turn. Let me know when it
the
is. You know what I'm
trench-
going to do.
Just goes down to the next tower. Then there's about 20 feet in between and another trench, which goes to the next tower, which is, okay, so going this way.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to circle the whole camp.
So from here, this goes 160 feet down this way to another tower. Then there's, now, at the end of that tower to the next trench, there's about 20 feet. So, this goes from where you are at this corner, 760 feet the other direction to the other end of the towers.
Good.
But you're just right there for now.
3 rounds, I'll be at the end.
Yes. And it looks like down at that other
Maybe
end, way down there, that there may be gravestones that you're seeing.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
You gotta have a graveyard somewhere, right?
it's like there's a prison. People are going to die in the prison.
Yes. You're gonna have to have a graveyard. Alright, so then we go to, let's see, this guy's off.
You have one of those blue tiles, those like little blue chips I can place wherever. I need a bunch of those.
Blue ones?
Well, any color.
Yeah,
You mean
I've got-
these? You can take these.
Sure.
Our weapons are going to be dead.
Yeah, they're
They're
gonna
going
be
to run out. I'm not going to control them. They'll follow me along until they burn out. But I'm never going to sit there and stop a move action to control them to a target. So as far as I'm concerned, my weapons are dead. And as far as Scott, what he plans to do, he's not going to be able to do anything to stop him either.
All right.
He's going to be
Here you
doing
go.
all his move actions as well.
I have a fun little instruction card.
Fun little. Yeah, I'm gonna summon. I'm going to summon 600 creatures, and you won't like it. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Now let me ask you, with so Paul,
With one hit point, I over eventually.
Eventually you're going to be full.
with what form you're in, what detections will not work?
What do you mean, what detections?
In other words,
I have untraceable alignment on,
okay, that's good.
and I'm incorporeal.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's see something here. I'm gonna see if they can see you or not, because they're not going to see you in the sense of a living, walking, breathing human being. But what kind of things can they see?
No, it says you keep your relative form. Upon casting this spell, you keep your relative form, but you and your equipment become composed entirely of dust. While in this dust form, you take no penalties for squeezing, and can move through spaces as if you were a creature 3 size categories smaller without penalty. You are also considered incorporeal, though Any non-magical attack you make deals half damage. Magic attacks are unaffected. You can still use your magic items and other equipment as normal.
Can they see a life force? In other words, will they see you have a positive life force?
I don't know. I mean, it says I'm just dust.
All right, let's do 50-50 on this. All right, I will say 50-50 because you are incorporeal and you are.
He's incorporeal, but he's still there.
You're there.
Still
Yeah,
there.
you have an essence to you.
So we still have like spell.
All right. So you want bottom or top who they don't recognize you on the percentage. Bottom would be
Bottom 1 to 50.
1 to 50. and
51 to 100 they recognize me. 1
Alright.
to 50 they don't.
All right, 150 now. That would have been beautiful if it wasn't. It's an 00. So they do recognize you. One of them does.
Oh,
The rest of-
oh.
Yeah, it was an 00. I was like, they don't see it. Then an it's 100.
Yep.
So yes, he does recognize you. All right. So let me think. What is he going to do? Because he's not far from you, the brother. And mind you, this is not solid. This is a tower with struts that is going like.
I can go right through it.
So yeah, you can go right through it. He is basically looking this way, but senses you in the area.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, again, I'd say he's doing anything physical attack. He's not going to bite you or anything. But can he do the one thing that he does that he did to Max? And that is a good question. Can he dominate you?
He can try.
I believe he can.
But dominated is a.
Enchantment compulsion.
Yes.
But is it a corporeal spell?
I do not believe so. It's a mind effect.
Their ability is a supernatural effect.
Yes, theirs is a supernatural. Yeah, it's not like he's casting a spell.
Okay.
It's just it has spell-like effects.
Yeah.
Now let's
And
see.
a good will save.
I just got to see how far it is because he's going to try it, but he may miss you because of his range.
Plus,
Nope, unfortunately he can go
you're not
80
easily
feet away.
distracted by bright shiny.
Or not 80 feet away. Let's see, every 2 levels he goes 6. So 6 times 5. He can go 55 away. You're right in his ability to dominate. God, another 5 feet and or another square away and you'd have been fine.
50. I don't know. Yeah, I'm right about the.
He can go 50.
I don't know. That's where you remember.
He can go 55. Yeah, I put you at the corner because that's how far you would have moved to get to that edge.
Remember, the vampire's dominating gaze doesn't work like a normal gaze. He actually has to spend an action to use it. It's not automatic like a
Yeah, I don't know. And let's see. On the dominating, let's look here real quick. Because I want to make sure that he can do it. If he can't do it, then he can't do it. Because I don't want to do something unfair to him.
That was one of my favorite NPCs that I used against my players. It was a Medusa rogue specialized in archery.
All right. Well, I got a 27 on my will save.
Okay, so you're going to be most likely all right either way, so don't worry about it. It's a
So it's
25.
like you could look at her and not suffer the sneak attack, but you might.
It's a
turn to
25
You
normally.
can hurt your face.
So,
and get sneak
yeah,
attack.
you can just feel his eyes burning into you, but it's like he doesn't quite latch on to you. They're burning into your direction, and you can almost feel his will coming over you, like just a oily, greasy, nasty little flood.
Yep.
But it doesn't latch on to you. All right, so then goes to him, and he does say something to his buddy there on the horse. Let's see what he says. All right, so what he says is, out loud, he says, all right, so what he says, guys, is, yeah, and you can hear him, Paul, yes, Priesteveia Zedis, which means there is a presence here. Yes, Priestus Veia Zedis. And you can see the one turns its headless body with the head on the side and its eyes burning, looking towards you, but doesn't do anything. Because again, what can he do? There's a presence. What, okay, I'm going to go ride for it. And you see that headless form is looking at you, straight at where you are. But he's not moving.
That's good. I'm moving.
He does have a saber in one hand and a revolver in another.
Okay.
And the horse is a nightmare. There's no doubt in my mind it's a nightmare.
Fine, whatever. I'm going to do what I'm going to do unless I die in the process.
Yes.
And then if I die...
No,
I think
again, what can they do? You're a dusty form that looks humanoid.
Yep.
But, again, magic isn't common here, so the only one that kind of gets it is the vampire.
Yeah.
The other one's kind of there. Yeah, he's kind of a mythical
The headless
creature,
guy
but
is,
he's a Dullahan. You ever heard of a Dullahan?
no.
Roll for your knowledge religion. You might be able to know what he is.
No, it's a 20.
All right. A Dullahan is a headless rider whose normally their head was whacked off in battle. So like the headless horseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're alive. And you can see.
But there's got to be some kind of magic to sit there and turn them into that.
Yes, it is a necromantic magic.
This doesn't exist normally in Russia.
Yes. Now you do see other heads on his horse hanging. Heads he's taken.
So I don't know how he got formed, how he became what he is.
Something. This area that you're in right now, Paul, you can almost feel it's got an energy to it.
Right. There's something supernatural, extraordinary,
Exactly.
something associated, and it
Yes.
has to do probably with this purple lightning that's going on.
You get
They're
feeling,
they're
yes.
probably connecting into some other
Yes.
dimension or some other world or something.
Well,
Magic
Max
force.
could tell you if Max was here. Max, it's obvious to you as you're in this little vine garden. This is somewhere very familiar in the sense of kind of what you worship and what you're into. This is very familiar. Yeah. Well, not necessarily. It's not. Let's put it this way: it's not Nigzig, but it's a part of that realm.
Oh, I don't know. anything about music, so.
Nobody knows anything.
And you can tell because when you did your thing, well, Max, when you did your thing, it was easy. And sometimes it's not so easy. This was easy for you to go right into that. Almost like, yeah. All right, so we are to Painman.
How many potions can I drink?
I would use your wand. You could use your wand once and drink a potion once if you wanted to. Remember, he gave you that wand of fury.
Taking out each of them would take a move action.
That's true. Yeah, you're not gonna
You
get
do
the
one.
swims. Yeah, just do one.
But at least if you take the potion
I don't
out,
know. You can do either one. I don't know what your potion is.
Or, if you want, take one round, take out 2 items. The next round, use 2 items.
both of them, using either of them is not a standard action.
Just do one every turn.
All right, so Damien, we're to you. You're in the trees now.
Come back and play.
You heard something being spoken over there. You couldn't catch it because it's too far away. It was some gobbledygook.
As long as I can maintain a visual of where they are and what they're doing, that's fine. For the time being, though, I have a special ability that basically gives me a supernatural improved invisibility. I'm going to activate that and then move 60 feet closer.
Okay. All right. Move him about.
I don't have any other place to rest.
Yeah, I
Unless you
know.
want to put them on the map.
Yeah, you can put him on the map. You can put him near where those daemons are, but he's not quite
But
there
he's,
yet.
He's not in here. He's
No.
relative to here.
Yes.
Do you want me to put the Janny over there too?
Yeah. No, she's staying in the woods unless he calls her.
Okay.
Be in the woods. Be a wood. You can see the guys in the trenches over there fire off their mortar rounds. You can see fireworks
Fire where?
light up into the sky.
Oh, they're just firing in the sky?
Yeah, it looks like they fired some fireworks up of a color. Well, you don't know they're fireworks. Just you see an explosion of
I
light.
just see explosion of light up in the sky.
Ooh.
It's up there. It's
Like-
fine. Up there
Well-
is good.
What you see is they drop something in, it goes thump, thump, and it comes out with fire on it, and it goes. Kind of an interesting little thing.
I don't know if they're firing at Scott or what.
No. All right, so we're to Rothar. Actually, no. This guy walks his horse.
2 rounds left on my 2 rounds on my round level stuff.
Up this way. But he's not moving. He's just kind of moving around. It looks like he's looking your direction to figure out what you are. But he doesn't know what you are. You intrigue him. You have life force, but he doesn't know what you are. So, Kal-El, we are, well, go ahead, do Rothar. You got Rothar. What's Rothar doing? Remley, of course, moved out. Oh, Greta's out there with Remley. Quickly, I forgot Greta had her turn. Put her out beside Remley. She's following Remley low. They're both kind of going low.
All right. Well, Rothar will go out with them low.
Yeah, they're just kind of like moving quickly,
trying to be
low.
stealthy and low.
Stealthy and low, quick and low.
They're waiting on the diversion from
Yeah.
Damien, which is forthcoming.
All right, Kal-El, we're at your turn.
He's going 50 feet out and then up.
All right, so use that. I put the stands out there somewhere over
I
here.
got it.
All right, so put him out there.
So he's going out.
I take
and
it
then
he's
going to go up.
I take it he's using his little telescope as he wants to see.
He's going to go up high and then come around from above over here is what his plan is. So he's going to spend the next 3 rounds going vertical.
Moses, yeah. All right. All right, so they're round 15. So if you had any spells are up for 13 rounds or more, we're at round 15, by the way.
Yeah, well, I took our spiritual weapons that are eventually going to fade away.
Yeah,
So he's got them now for his distraction. So our weapons are gone. So she's let's see. Do I have anything up that's round based?
That's where she's going.
No. Well,
let's see.
my haste is round based.
See if either
But
of
you
those
just
spot.
cast
Yeah. So this is turn 2.
But my rounds for level 10 started. I was active before I started, so mine are gone.
God, they rolled horrible. What's Remley's?
So,
She might actually sneak by them. That's amazing right there in its own right.
And this guy moves down.
Remley is not necessarily invisible because she doesn't want to lose the 2 that are with her, but she's moving with stealth. So let's see what her stealth is. So her stealth is 16 plus, so she's at a 40. That's their perception. This is horrible. Horrible.
I love it. Rothar stealth. -4.
So, even with their really good perception, they only got a 31. Remley's a 40. So she's just kind of like a little insect flying along low, and they don't even see her. The other one's looking your direction, so the other one's moving. Let's see what he can move. 40. 40 feet. So he skitters this way towards where you're at. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4. He's skittering that way.
40 feet? Dude, you'll never catch up to me at that rate.
Oh, he's not running yet because he doesn't know what you are. You're kind of an oddity. You have life to you, but you know.
And all I did was run. I'm running away. It's like, what?
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you're a creature from another plane, you know about spells and stuff, but you're kind of like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Yeah, exactly. Sand in the form of a human or an Azamar, but still, it doesn't.
You don't even tell that it was Azamar if it's just dust.
It's a humanoid form, but you can't tell. Is it dust? Is it some kind of creature? Is it? Who knows? All right, so we are to Orin. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to go 240 feet.
All right, so as you go down that way, keep in mind, let me tell you.
240 feet
All
down.
right, so 240 feet will take you past another tower.
Yep.
You are hugging close because barbed wire, or wire with little metal shards, is all around there. So you'd have to run on the.
I can run right through the shards.
You'd have to run on the inside of the trench, so you'd have to do a maneuver around. Well, actually, you could.
No, I could just run right by the
Yeah.
right through
All right,
the
so
right
you're
through
running
the
through
wire.
the shards. All right.
Right through the barbs.
And that has no chance of getting you.
No.
All right.
None.
None. All right.
It's corporal. I'm incorporeal. It's like a ghost.
Well, but incorporeal has a 50% of something corporal harming you.
Only if it's magical.
Okay, no, it is not magical. Alright, so you're just past the next guard tower, moving your way down. There's another 2 before you reach the graveyard.
Okay.
So it'll take you 2 more rounds to get down. Alright.
So do they fire at me?
No, you don't. You look like something strange, but to them, they don't know about magic or anything.
So the guys that are... I'm assuming there's guys in the trench here?
Yeah.
Just like there were
To
over
you,
here?
you look like a human. You see some of them doing a cross across themselves and muttering something in Russian, but you don't. Probably little prayers, but they don't know what you are. You're odd.
Rasputin dominated some Orthodox?
Probably, yeah.
Christian Orthodox? That's bad.
They're just doing their little thing. So, let's see. So Greta gets to go.
Uh-oh, we lost Scotty.
Spots them.
Well, he's going to just go up for 3 rounds.
And Greta is going into battle because she sees something to kill. Not necessarily. She sees this nasty-looking creature in front of her. All right, so. Nice.
Wow, she moved fast.
Yeah, she moved 4.
She moved 4?
On that one, yeah. Yeah, she moved normal movement.
Okay.
And she's going to go because she sees creatures, nasty-looking,
Whatever these things are.
creatures, yeah. So, oh, great. That's not good. All right. All right, so she gets 2 hits on them. Let's see what she does. The green is the first one, the blue-yellow is the second one, and the other one's the other one. So the green, she does a 39. That one she does a 30, and the other one's a 1, so we got to confirm that she misses on that one. She does 2. Okay, so the first 2 she's going to do something, the third one won't be pretty. All right. So, yeah.
How'd she do that?
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, she rolled.
Well, you already rolled it.
Well, that's right. I'll just do the first one. So that's the 39. Well, yeah, but you know, it's kind of like
the good results. I don't want you to roll bad.
Right. So she gets the 39. All right. So she doesn't fumble, which is good. I forgot she moved. That's right. You do want the bat now.
You're pulling the Scott. You're attack. You're moving.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to confuse the situation and pull a Scott on you guys.
Hey, it's like, I'm not controlling the NPC.
Alright, so she does. These guys. Nice. Alright.
Alright. So I know what orange is going to do.
So it looks like she did some damage on the one. Question is, will all 3 converge on her and kill her? I'm in a no man's land. I'm trying to get up. Yeah, a mass teleport would have been a beautiful thing. Unfortunately,
we don't have mass teleport in this crowd.
Would have been nice. Well, you could contact them like for teleport spells.
Yeah, but that implies that we have money to pay him.
Pay him in diamond dust, or pay him something
I'm
else.
not paying him in diamond dust. I am not.
You're not.
I pay him in meta magic rods because they're worthless for me now.
So the one.
I'm going to use it for the.
The one is turning back to mist, and he is leaving.
That one? He's leaving? He's going back?
Yeah, he's going to go like this.
Alright, see, these 2 are both going back, okay?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm
He
way back already.
He says something to him, but he's gone.
I'm here, but I'm like way over here.
I don't look like he's going to you. Looks like he's going back towards the onion-shaped domes that look damaged.
Yeah, I know.
The glitter. Now, you notice something. As you get closer to those domes, it's like... How should I put it? almost like they looked damaged, but yet they don't look damaged. That's the way to put it. You're getting close.
That's okay.
I
I don't need to understand. Because I'm really not focused on looking and examining things. I know what I'm trying to do, and I'm kind of focused on that.
It looks like the dilapidated ruins and bulbous domes that look like they are pristine are there. They're floating slightly above the ground, as you can see through the fence, probably about 30 or 40 feet, and reaching the sky. You see the crackling energy going up to them from the other towers. As they go around the fence, it also goes up to the top of those domes. That's the way to put it.
Okay.
All right, so let's move him out of here. All right. The one rider looks like he is riding back in. He's going back towards what looks to be the one building back over here. So he's riding. Yeah, he's riding away back.
He's riding back to this guy?
Yeah, towards that guy.
I'll put him over here. Fine, they're all heading back, and I'm like, fine.
And the Huntress and the other one will move back with them too. It looks like they're going to be
Come back over here?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, fine.
All right, so Damien and Peyton then.
Everybody's back.
There's nobody there. He's gone. I mean, to them.
I ran by. That's all it took.
Really?
Look, these looks like the searchlights are going out now. As you're going and doing your thing, those searchlights are moving all around.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
I'm not invisible. I'm visible.
No, you're not.
Just me. I'm the only one invisible.
Yeah.
And I'm the longest moving.
He's not blinking.
Wouldn't take much to get that back.
I'm going to provide the distraction for you. If you don't provide the distraction for you.
Well, if the searchlights are going out.
It's okay. There'll be a distraction soon enough. There'll be a distraction.
You are ethereal, though, technically, aren't
Nope,
you?
I am not ethereal. I am dust on this plane.
All right, so yeah, the searchlights go through you, and they see movement. They'll stop for a second and lay on you, but then they kind of go
Like,
by.
it's just dust.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
just
air.
weird
It's
stuff.
a weird
to them.
shaped dust cloud.
Yeah, it is. To them, it's very weird.
But it's like they don't know what to make of it
Nope.
yet.
So, Damien, what are you going to do? You see that Greta has engaged with something that looks like that. Multi-legs and stuff. Nasties. Looks like there's another one that's skittering back towards the fence. Well, actually, no, it's not skittering that way anymore. It stopped because you're gone. It looked and then you're gone, so you're out of its range. So, it'll
Yo,
go back
what
to the
happened?
tank.
Well, I don't want to make myself known yet, so I will just take a move action to get closer to where Kingdom was. And,
Fortunately, there's nobody operating that searchlight up there. Otherwise, you might get spotted.
I will avoid any
There he is.
working searchlights.
All right.
Yo, dude, you disconnected.
So,
and after moving 60 feet, I will drink the potion of Pure Mana Runes that I took out.
I can try to connect back. I was figuring you'd do that.
Well, I'm trying to, but it says call no answer and it just stopped.
Yeah, call no answer. That's what I got.
all right. All right. So, Rothar is next.
Or retry calling. Retry calling.
Rothar.
Rothar. He'll move up and next to Greta and swing.
Swing. He's going to engage the creature.
Why not? Sure. That's a potential crit.
All right. Do your critic.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a crit. I
That's
like
a crit.
it. I like it. I like it. Critical moments. All right. Slashing weapon.
It is a slashing weapon.
Wow. All right. You'll love this one. Called Delayed Wound. Normal damage, which means your normal times. and target takes bleed damage equal to your normal damage. So, whatever you roll, not timesed, is bleeding damage that it will take every round.
I'm assuming this is evil? All right.
Yes, sir. Pure and unadulterated.
10, 18 plus 43.
18 plus
61.
All right.
61 bleed.
All right.
Wow. You're not going to survive very long at that rate.
All right.
Yeah, smiting paladin.
I didn't even smite. This is my normal
That's just
roll.
normal against it. All the bonuses of the weapon and everything else. It's just a nasty deal. So now you do that damage for the bleed, and then you do the damage with the times.
Okay.
So that portion of it will always be bleeding damage, but then you do your extra damage on top of that.
And I double the other one. Okay, so and do you
So
get
it's
the double on the holy too?
Not on the holy, just the damage portion.
Okay, so
The damage with the strength and everything like that.
so it'll be 10 plus 53 more.
Okay.
So 61 and 53.
61 and 53. All
That's
right.
114.
It looks wounded.
Well, that's the improved critical that he has. He crits on a 15.
He uses his weapon right, he is. Yes, he is. All right. So, Kal-El, you can see as you're flying up, there is definite combat going on with Greta, Rothar, and Remley's just kind of hovering quietly behind them. You just spot her. She's not easy to spot. And what looks to be a multi-legged, spiderous, large, nasty, spiky creature with scythe-like arms. And there's not just one of them. There are three. There are two right near them, one on each tank. And then, as you can see with your little thing out there, and then there's one over on the other side, to the left of those tanks. So, looks like whatever they were doing, they're feeding on the tanks. So, one right here, then the one attacking them. But they're attacking. And they don't look like they're... I mean, it's a creature of sorts. You can try to figure it out.
The searchlight's only penetrating visibility, right? Not having other special properties.
They can see invisibility and certain other things. All you know about is invisibility. But you have a feeling that they can light up some other things.
They have not caused any damage that we know.
No, they don't cause damage. They're just
I'm not worried about that. I was just wondering if they could see through, say, illusions.
you don't know about that. Yeah, you don't know about that.
Let me try to connect you again, Scott. I'm going to sit there and shut down my Skype altogether.
Yeah, you guys are having some fun.
I may need to. You upgraded yours?
Yeah, it's definitely got me able to lead even further ahead to the upgrade.
Well, mine gave me a choice, and I said no last time. So maybe if we're on different versions, maybe that's a